One of the things that we tend to do as a human race is meditate, analyze, agonize, and stress about past decisions. Whether that decision was a social interaction, a business decision, a personal choice, whatever particular decision that is. And when you do that, when you can't fix the situation, you begin to think the grass is greener on the other side. Because no matter what interaction you take, you're going to have trade-offs. When you focus on those trade-offs and you think to yourself, if I was working here instead of here, I wouldn't have to face this, then you begin to hypnotize yourself, metaphorically speaking. That's why if you are proactive in a situation, you don't have to be reactive. If you have time to discern, time to meditate, time to prepare yourself to make that decision, then you should play those scenarios in your head. If you know someone well enough, you know an event well enough, where you think you have the ability to make the decision, you play these scenarios in your head. And then what? A simple question. I'm going to take this job, and then what? And then what? Then what? You play that scenario into your head, and then you see what the end game is. Everybody should have an end game, but most of us don't. We're simply looking at what the next situation is, but we're not looking at where it's going to lead us. And that's what you do. You say, if I take this job, and then what? If I continue to date this person, and then what? Eventually, you will figure out the right scenario. Not perfect, but at least you're doing your due diligence. After doing so, make the decision and move on. Do everything you can to put yourself in a position to succeed. But after you make that decision, don't look back, don't back down, and own that decision. Throughout history, the great leaders, Alexander the Great, Abraham Lincoln, Winston Churchill, all had to make decisions. All had to use trade-offs and risk and reward scenarios. When they made their decisions, they had to go with them. They didn't look back, they didn't worry, and they didn't back down. I did something similar today in terms of the principle. There is an individual who I used to be really close with. We used to talk all the time, hang out, so on and so forth. Well, lately, every time I've texted them, and I don't text them every day, I'm extremely low maintenance. But anytime I text them, I usually text them once a week, they don't answer or they answer very vaguely. I told myself last night, I'm going to text this individual again because I haven't texted them in a few weeks. If they don't respond, then I'm going to move on. What's the point of putting in energy to even reach out to that person if it's not going to be reciprocated? I messaged them, didn't get a response. I saw they opened my message and I replied, good luck with your future endeavors. I did my due diligence to reach out. LOL. Don't contact me again because I will not respond. I don't want to hear from you, but I don't wish ill on you. And that was